I'm taking a break from packing. There's a mountain of stuff up here that you can't see, and I'm procrastinating it a bit since I don't want to finish packing at this moment. I thought I'd talk about my January instead. I know it's almost the second week of February, but I wanted to reflect a bit on how January went and my first, I guess, full month of making videos, making content. January really started off with a bang. It started off on such a high note. I had found kind of a new community and was making new friends, getting into a rhythm, and then of course the fires happened in LA and everything, a wrench got thrown into everything. It was a strange feeling, a strange emotion here in LA. I also started trying to do more things for myself, whether that's going out and doing little trips to coffee shops that I hadn't been to before, getting myself out of the house and going across town. When you live in certain parts of LA, it's much easier to stay in that part of LA and never leave. I heard someone made a joke the other day that the fastest thing to open up in LA is coffee shops, and I think that that's totally true. There's just so many new openings here all the time, and there's always new stuff to go check out. So lots of getting out and exploring. I started sketching again, which I haven't done in a long time, or I've done sporadically, but it's something I want to keep up with to enrich my life creativity and reduce stress. My job is really exciting and I love what I do, but I'm also a manager and a lead, and there's a lot of pressure and stress that comes with that. And just because we want to do a good job, everyone on our team really wants to do a good job. So I think we all work really, really hard, and that just means there's naturally a certain amount of anxiety and stress that comes with it. And so it's about balancing that stuff out and finding outlets and ways to release some of that stress. And working out has been a big part of that, especially yoga and Pilates and weightlifting is the main things that I do, and it's been really enjoyable. Definitely been a big part of my January. The second half of January really was pretty focused on work. We had a big push on the thing that we were working on, and so a lot of my focus went to that and just trying to exist and work out every single day, work and try to film content. I really, really struggled. I found myself not able to build good habits. I really got into my head a lot about it, and thank God I have a really good therapist, and we've had many a long conversation about making this kind of stuff is very confronting for me. How to push through that, how to tackle the things when you find something that's a pattern, a shadow pattern, how it's really important to sit with that and not run away from it. This still makes me so uncomfortable. Just like the negative self-talk in my head. A lot of you can't do this, or you're not good enough, or your content sucks, or these videos are terrible, trying to get me to stop, trying to defeat me, trying to get me to quit. These moments that are really important to have a strong belief in why you're doing it in the first place. And that's really helped, because if you stick to your word for yourself, it's this kind of binding contract that builds a strong foundation for you. It lets you believe that you're able to follow through on things more and more. And it can start small. I used to suck at this. I used to never keep my word to myself. It led to a lot of problems with discipline, because I would make a promise to myself, then I wouldn't do it. And that made me sad. It just defeated me even more and more and more. That led to low self-esteem for, many years. And it wasn't until I started making small little promises to myself and keeping them, I started to understand that that's where a lot of the root of my problems were at. It was, I'm going to go to the gym today, and then I wouldn't, and I would break my promise to myself. It would reinforce this belief that I couldn't do it, that I wasn't capable, when really what I needed was a little bit of keeping that confidence in myself one step at a time. It took me a long time to get to that point and get here, but that was really tested this last month. And I had some days that I just couldn't follow through, and I felt so bad about it. That's really it. That's the challenge I'm facing now, and little things keep me going. Someone commented on one of my videos the other day, great vibes, keep going. And it was what I needed right in that moment. I had woken up, and when I saw it, it just meant a lot to me, because it is hard. It is hard to do this, and it is hard to do this almost in a vacuum, and it's nice to see that people are watching these and that they're getting some level of enjoy and connection and something out of it. It means a lot to me. It just means a lot to me. I also got more of my health results back more towards the end of the month. Realized that from the results I may have not one, but 2 autoimmune diseases. Joy. Immune system likes to attack itself. Yay. So I don't know if they're going to be mitigated in different ways or what's going to happen. I'm going to meet with my doctor when I get back from this trip, but it will also be the first time I'm traveling when I have to think about all these things, you know, how to travel in a healthy way, which has historically been the weakest part for me. Whenever I travel, I end up blowing through all of my best laid plans because there's all this good food and you want to experience the culture and you're just out there having a good time, and you stay up later and you don't respect your own sleep schedule and you don't work out, and all of that stuff is non-negotiable now. So I have to follow through. And what does that look like? It's been a true rough one. January was long. I swear it was 10 years and not 31 days. And I can't wait for the rest of February to ease us out of the insanity that was January. Already going by in the blink of an eye. So hopefully the next recap of one of these, I'll have more fun travel stuff to look back on and reflect on and share. If you have been along and watching, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you've commented, if you've subscribed, if you've liked, even if you've just watched and been here for a few minutes, thank you. You boosted me up and allowed me to continue to see this through. I remember saying in one of my previous videos that I hope I look back a year from now that I'm proud of all that I've accomplished and to sticking through to this and just doing it. And I'm already proud. I'm already proud of all of this. I can't wait to see what comes next. I will stop procrastinating the rest of this packing and get finished. I will see you in the next video when I will talk to you about exactly where I'm going and what I'm going to be up to.